I may also tell you another aspect that I liked in Swami is this. The way how he started education institutions that gave free education to everybody. And the medical services they extended to everybody, free to everybody. And nothing is charged. The hospitals have got the equipment, latest. The education institutions have got latest equipment. No charging anywhere, totally free of charge. And the sixth I liked was the voluntary services extended here, all over the world, across the globe, in all such organizations. They do it as spiritual exercise. This has helped me a lot. And seventhly, the purpose of any activity, the purpose of any religion is to see the divinity within. You have to see God within yourself. Whatever you do outside, but you must feel Him inside. And you should see Him in everyone alike. Because God is one, He is in everyone. That's what He said. And particularly when He said, love all, serve all, well, there cannot be greater, higher slogan than this. Love all, serve all. The biggest thing that a gift He has given. And further He said, we cannot be divided on grounds of caste and creeds. Casteless society, creedless society. Why? Because there's only one caste, the caste of humanity. There's only one religion, the religion of love. That's what Bhagavan says. This unites us all together. This establishes brotherhood of man and fatherhood of God. You may call God by any name, but godliness is necessary. Godliness, godly qualities, that's absolute necessary. That's what Baba said. Sai Baba's movement is very special and unique because people have come to light. Other religions have come to light after the religious leaders left their body. But Baba accomplished it, achieved it, while he was in the physical body. The Satsa organization has spread all over the world while he was in his body. There are 5 international conferences have been held here. It's not an ordinary thing. There is no country that has not heard of him. And almost all countries are represented here. This universality, this global approach, this Catholicity appealed to me very much. This is all about the Sai movement, the infrastructure he developed for the organization, and the prescribed way in which Prashantinam activity is going on. Prashanti's style of living. You get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, attend Nagar Sankirtan, a disciplined life. Start early. So, get up early. Participate in Nagar Sankirtan. Start the day with love. Start the day by repeating God's name. That's what it is. And then you can have your breakfast, and at 9 o'clock, sharp in the morning, your bhajans there. And after bhajans, you have some time, and by 11 o'clock, lunch time. And after that, you'll have the snack in the afternoon, and the snack is exactly at 3 o'clock. Again, you'll be back for Vedam by 4:30, and bhajan will be over by exactly by 6 o'clock. All lights of the ashram will be off by 9 o'clock in the night. Therefore, get up early. That ensures good health. Therefore, to be wise enough, a physical discipline is necessary. Today, people fall sick because they don't have discipline. Prashanti's style of living ensures physical fitness, mental sharpness, and spiritual alertness. These 3, body, mind, and intellect, have got uniform growth, uniform development at the same time. And not only that, he has given a kind of a procedure. What we call Savadal, they do their activity and go, giving place to next batch. Like that, they come by turns. And not only that, every festival will have a cultural program. It has got a format. Therefore, a format has been given, an infrastructure has been developed, and look at the buildings here. After all, when you come to Prashant Nilayam, reach here, you find villages which are very, very poor. The hamlets almost. By the time you come to Prashant Nilayam, you find gigantic buildings. All latest facilities. You have got here internet, Wi-Fi, whatnot. Today geysers, air conditioners, all these things are provided here. When I came to Prashant Nilayam about 40 years ago, none of these things existed. We had to live here in a very simple way. But today, it is in a global style. In global style, it caters to the requirements of everybody. We have North Indian canteen, South Indian canteen, a canteen for foreigners exclusively, so that you can have food of your choice. We have got the stores inside, and you have all sorts of things are available to you. You have got the library there inside, and we have conference hall, and we have got the museum here, Chaitanya Jyoti, which is a museum built over there by cooperative participation of the devotees from Thailand, Indonesia, Singapore, Japan, Hong Kong, which is developed in a most sophisticated manner. The top part is of Thailand style, and the pillars are there, Japanese fashion. You have got that global touch in Chaitanya Jyoti. And if you go to the Hillview Stadium, Sri Satya Hillview Stadium, you find huge statues of the leaders of all religions, a wide campus, and college buildings are most beautiful of architecture and of architectural excellence. See the hospital, how beautiful it is. It is designed by an engineer who works in Buckingham Palace, England, I believe. That engineer designed whole thing. Beautiful thing. A beautiful piece of art. When you go to the hospital, you don't find anybody with noise or any disturbance. You don't find any cotton on the ground. No blood stains like that. Perfectly clean. Very neat. Maintained by several voluntary services. They are not paid people. They are not servants. Of course, few doctors and few of nurses are paid. There is few, they are salaries. But all the rest are several that maintain the cleanliness, neatness of the hospital. Go anytime, it will be perfectly neat. That is Swami's grace. The hospital is built in 8 months, believe me or not, a record time, and made the Prime Minister of this country, former Prime Minister of this country, Atal Bihari Vajpayee said, governments cannot do it in a record time as Baba did it. And look at the university. The university produced students of outstanding nature. They stand outstanding in this country. They also appear for national level of examinations. The first ranks go to them. The higher secondary school is getting wonderful results, 100% first class, 100% distinctions. Many of them get above 90%. That is the standard. It's very difficult to secure a seat. Therefore, Baba's planning, his vision, his program caters to material world together with spiritual achievement, together with spiritual excellence. So be materialistic with spiritual goal, with spiritual aspirations. Something like a tree that has roots here on the ground, in the ground, and fruits above. So fruit spirituality, roots material life go together in the tree of life. That is Baba's concept of life. I'm so happy as I think of this. I can go on and on forever and ever for any length of time, having spent 45 years of my life along the Sai path. And for the last 23 years, I translated Swami discourses from Telugu to English. and I authored about 50 books, and I went around 60 countries by the divine grace of Bhagwan. This is all the divine design. This is all Baba's plan. Left to me as an individual, it is impossible for me to get anything done. It is His will. He has grown me up. He has groomed me up, and He has made me do all this work. And therefore, not only me, there are millions of devotees around the world who are inspired by Him. Doctors, engineers, scientists, business people, students, all class of people are inspired by His message. He has shown His omnipresence and His omniscience, His omnipotence in every way across the globe. Many people experience Him anytime, the moment they think of Him. Anybody will receive help from Him the moment they pray to Him. That's how they experience His divinity. That's all one side. But unfortunately, as Holy Bible said, there will be false teachers who will be coming in due course of time, who claim to be they are the second coming of Jesus Christ. That's how the public are treated. That's what the Holy Bible says. So naturally in every religion, we find false gurus and false teachers. They also claim to be avatars. But it is for us to decide what is real, what is not, who is genuine, who is false. It is for us because He has given us the mind to think. He has given us the intellect to decide and judge. So let me know what is truth, what is not. Let me not run after anybody. God is one, that's all. There cannot be 2 gods and 3 gods. Impossible. So having been with Him, having lived with Him, having experienced Him, I am not going to accept anybody as substitute for God. You may substitute anything, but you cannot substitute your God because there is only one God. Therefore, we as Sai devotees, what we should do is, we should strengthen our devotion. We should stand united. First, we should have purity of our hearts, but not selfishness. But selfishness like a kind of craze for money, craving for position, indulging in politics. That's all trash. We should be free from politics, properties, and positions, such provocations, such attractions, such distractions. We should be free from them. Then only we can claim to be pure. That's what purity is. Purity does not mean simply having a bath and applying some spray on the body. It's not that. Purity means if you are not carried away by politics, positions and properties, then you are pure. Purity. With this purity, we can stand united. That's real unity. Based on purity and unity, we can experience the divinity that we as Sai devotees have to cultivate. We should not encourage anybody to fight with each other. There should not be any groupism or any selfishness. But unfortunately, what our people have been doing in the recent years, they go on criticizing somebody else. They go on attacking somebody else. But I would appeal to you, be pure for yourself. Charity begins at home. Find out what mistakes you have. Find out your needs. Find out the areas that you wish to develop, that you wish to grow, that you wish to evolve, so that we will be strong. Let's not waste time by criticizing others. Let's not waste time by attacking anybody. It will not help you. By just criticizing my neighbor, saying that his son has come up, that doesn't mean that my son will come up. No. So, by feeling jealous of somebody, you can never improve for yourself. Work for yourself. Be perfect. Be ideal. The rest of the world will follow you. That's what I say. Let's not run after anybody. What is it that Baba has not given you? What is that you have not got? What is that anybody can give you what Baba has not given till today? He has given us everything. What more you want? It's only our monkey-mindedness. It's only our monkey mind that will make us jump from one branch to another branch of trees. Therefore, my friends, with folded hands, my sincere appeal to brothers and sisters all over the globe to stand united, to be pure in their hearts, to realize the divinity within, and to live up to His mission, and to follow His teachings first and be an ideal to the rest. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for your time. May Bhagavan be with you forever and evermore. Sai Ram. Thank you.
Vorrei fare una domanda. Cosa ne pensa lui della situazione di Mudenalli e come ci si deve comportare nei centri?
Oh yes.
Sia libero di parlare, libero. Diglielo, libero.
Well,
Digli che sia libero, per favore.
Sì. మనసులో ఏముంది అది చెప్పండి.
అక్కడ
అదే ముద్దననేది ఏమైనా ఉంటే
నేను చెప్పదలుచుకున్నాను. About 1.5 hours from here, there is a place by name Mudanahalli in the state of Karnataka. From Mudanahalli, it takes 1 hour for you to reach Bangalore. In other words, Mudanahalli is in between Bangalore and Puttaparthi, or what you call Prashantinilaya. Some have left the parental organization and they have got their own aims, their own objectives, their own plans of action. After Swami left, these people grouped and formed a separate organization there in Mudanahalli. They have taken up similar programs like education and medical care. They constructed huge buildings, a university also I believe, and a college for women, and a big auditorium, all building so many things they had. But the only thing I am not able to accept is this. They brought one student from Satyasa University and they started worshipping him as Baba. How can a student of Swami University be a Baba? How can you accept him? They made him sit on a chair. They touch his feet. He wears the same dress of Swami. He materializes things for you. And he gives interviews, collecting letters. This I am not able to swallow. But many people who have not understood the philosophy of Swami, the spiritual content of Swami, they run after such falsehood, such pretentious gurus. Because they always run after some name and form, that's all. They don't understand the spirit. Therefore, I feel Mudanahalli is a kind of rival organization started by some disgruntled group and attracting devotees. People say that they openly ask for donations and most of the people have run away from here. Many rich people are tempted to go because of ego problem. They will have extra courtesies, extra respect and good positions and these things. That's all worldly. It's a corporate culture. The corporate culture or business culture will make you extra respectful to attract them. That's what has been going on. But that's not the purpose of an organization. The purpose of the organization is self-emancipation, self-growth. You have to grow for yourself. It's not the question of anybody helping you. Even a guru can show you direction, but guru will not carry you in his arms. You have to work out for your own liberation. Nobody can help you. Gurus also cannot help you. They will show you the way. But unfortunately, people have forgotten Swami's teachings. And further, Swami said, I have no agencies. I have no intermediate person. I don't speak through anybody. I don't possess anybody. My connection with the devotees is heart to heart. Love to love, that's all. There is no person in between. When he said it, how can you bring a student acting like such Sai Baba and all people behaving that he is Baba? I don't know who are mistaken. Either that boy or these people or both, I do not know. I don't know. What you want? What you want? What is not available here? What is that is available there extra? That's what I want to know. Do they anything like a vehicle or a transport straight to heaven? No. Straight to paradise? No. You have to do your sadhana. You have to work for yourself. Therefore, I pity the present state. I pity the present times that we are in. And most unfortunately, our people have been looking at Muddanahalli more than looking at themselves. What should I do to improve this place? What should I do to help devotees come more and more repeatedly? That's what we should think here, rather simply criticize and attacking them. I am clear everywhere, state level, national level, international level, my views are made open everybody that I am not for Muddanahalli in any standard. I don't accept it. I don't accept it. I cannot encourage it because that movement is not in tune, in line with Baba teachings. It is just against. But at the same time I say, there is every need to improve our quality of life, to improve our Sai movement, to improve our activities, to bring people together, find out the areas where we can still improve, be democratic, be free, talking to everybody, be loving to everybody. When he said love all, serve all, when I love none, serve none, how can I be Sai devotee? Therefore, first of all, let me follow teachings. First of all, let me build up this organization powerfully to attract everybody, be ideal. Then people automatically will come here. Not simply by blaming them or attacking them, it's not the way. Lacuna here may be a factor for the development, maybe. So let us examine ourselves, self-audit, self-evaluation, improve, so that all devotees will be happier to spend their life here in meditation, in prayer, living with God within. Thank you very much.
Una domanda ancora, poi finisco. Gli devi chiedere, per favore, poi taglio il filmato se no non gli piace. Gli devi chiedere che cosa sta facendo l'organizzazione Satya Sai per questa frode, se stanno facendo qualcosa.
Satya Sai centers కి ఏమైనా మెసేజ్ ఇస్తారు సార్ వద్దా?
Yes. I would say that Satsai centers across the world, to the best of my imagination, based on my 45 years of experience, I would make such suggestions. Number one, from the organization point of view, make a local man as the president of Sai Center, so the local people will be encouraged. Let not people from outside be the president of any center. Let all centers have local people as heads. Number two, a specific period for your position. Just as in America, everyone is given 2 terms to be the president of America. 2 terms, that's all. Even your best, even if you are a diamond, you will not be given 3rd term. Like that, by giving specific time for performance, they will be at their best and others also will get a chance. And third thing is, our activities should be so designed to suit the local needs, local requirements. What we need in America is not necessary in India. What our needs here are different from America. So let us not have same formula for every Sai center. Let us have a kind of design, a format based on the needs of the local people. That's what I feel. And fourth thing is, What I want is this. Let us not compare ourselves. Let us not compete with others. Let us be at best what we can within the framework of our time and resources. Fifthly, let us build up our organization on spiritual basis. Don't be dogmatic. Don't be narrow-minded. Speak unity of religions everywhere, that's all. Whatever I speak, it should be based on unity of all religions. That should be in our action and it should be expressed by word everywhere. And sixth, the strength of the organization depends on the service activities, not by lectures, not by preaching, not by paper, press, notification. Such an organization is based on service. Service is a practical field. And then the seventh thing I would rather suggest is, let us not declare my center is the best, my country is best. How do you say? Let us know what other things are happening, others are outside. So that let us learn from others. Each one, teach one is what I believe in. Let me learn from you so that you can learn from me. It's a question of give and take. Rather declaring one's own self I'm the best in the world. It is like a frog in a well. Let us try to know what all happening at the national and international level. Adding to this, we should be in constant touch with Sai message, Sai literature, which is available in 64 volumes. 15 books are written by him. 15 books, volumes, containing speeches for students. When you have a lot of literature available, not knowing anything, just sitting, occupying a position and go on criticizing else, that is not ideal way. We should be in regular touch with his message and we should practice the message by getting involved in service activities. His message is universal, his message is secular, his message is practical. Let us realize it and let us propagate it. And then the rules and regulations we have should promote an activity, should never prevent an activity. Sometimes, unfortunately, the rules and regulations are preventing activities. That is a great damage to the organization. Therefore, let us promote an activity. Let not rules and regulations make you more egoistic, more dictatorial, not bureaucratic. You should be free. You should be free so that everybody are welcome. Therefore, let's not restrict ourselves. Let's not grow in ego. Let us not exercise our authority and domination over everybody. That is not accepted today. In the previous days it might have worked out. Today it will not work out. We should be free, we should be loving, we should be democratic, we should expansion of love is life, as what Baba said. Expansion of love is life. That's what we are supposed to do today. This is what I convey to my brothers and sisters, to Sai centers across the world. Let us be messengers of Sai. Let us be a role model to the entire society at the individual level as a Sai center at all levels. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Puoi chiedere perché si sente un guerriero solitario? Ultima domanda, perché si sente un guerriero solitario?
Warrior.
O warrior, solitario warrior?
No, that's like a collaboration, no?
Ma lui ha detto che si sente un guerriero
Sì,
solitario.
no.
Chiedi perché.
Warrior करके पेट में लाइन warrior गिरे हम चपले ले no.
Lo ha detto lui in interview.
Chi
Lo ha
è?
detto lui, che si sente un guerriero solitario. Voglio sapere perché ha detto questo.
Central. Tutti.
Fai dire a lui perché ha detto
Eh.
in un filmato passato che si sente un guerriero solitario. Solitario warriors.
No.
Yes, ha detto lui.
Detto Italians are like fighting each other. No.
No, I do not. They are not fighting.
No.
They are not fighting.
No.
In fact, there is no fighting.
No.
There is no fighting anywhere.
No.
I want you to be careful so that there will be no fighting.
Ah.
So that there will be no groups.
No.
As it is, there is no fighting. But if there is any fighting, we should see and that they get into compromise. And this fighting should be discouraged because Swami stands unity. Fighting is division. Swami wants unity. So let us encourage unity and discourage division.
Okay.
Thank you, Sai Ram. Sai Ram.
Sir,